Okay, hello everybody. Today's date is March 3rd, 2017. And my name is Lessie Williams. And this is going to be one of the best videos that I've ever made because, excuse me for laughing, stay with this video. You know, I think sometimes, excuse me, I think sometimes the reason why I laugh in my videos is because organized stalking and gang stalking targets, we are forced to live through, in, and under, non-stop, every day. We experience some of the most bizarre behaviors implemented through, but not limited to, the protocols and techniques of gang stalking expeditions. Hold on. See if any noise harassment goes on around me as I'm making this video, and I'm also going to have to predict. Let's see if anybody approaches me on this property or comes on this property or starts hanging around anywhere around me while I'm making this video, and any time that I am on this property. If anything, sorry, stay with this video. If anything occurs concerning me, about me, around me, towards me, or against me and or my property in the next 72 hours, including bank account infiltration, it will be directly connected to gang stalking, and that also includes them making my cell phone inoperable, temporary or permanent, including as a staged event is unfolding. Okay, and that also includes my computers being made inoperable temporarily or permanently at any business I go to, library, or anywhere else. Now, I had to make these kind of statements, and you'll understand why as I continue to talk. Just trust me. And I do apologize for acting, for laughing and stuff. But, I began to say, just briefly on that, I began to say is that because target individuals, we are forced to live in and under and through at least a measure, in any measure, from small to great, psychological trauma every day. And sometimes I think human beings cope with psychological trauma and even the circumstances that they might be intentionally, covertly put in, excuse me, like how they create the intentional homelessness of victims of this crime. We are literally intentionally reminded daily that we are a victim of this crime through sensitization techniques, staged events. Our situation, our homeless situation, absolutely reminds us that we're a victim, because we experience the homelessness every day. So, and then the fear that we are forced to live in if we're homeless, about being caught on property we're not supposed to be on, so we can be by ourselves, so we're not experiencing the direct harassment, even though it's propped up around us at the wooded areas, which I'm going to prove as well in this video. Basically, we're put in a program of non-stop psychological harassment, and within that harassment, they do anchor psychological triggers within that harassment and the campaign of gang stalking. They will anchor psychological triggers, so every time the psychological trigger is presented, the targeted individual will have to be reminded that they are a victim of this crime, which is a huge aspect of what this video is about. So, me laughing and acting goofy and comical at times, it's because I think it's my way of letting go of some of the stress. Okay, so I apologize that I was a little bit goofy here in the first couple minutes of this video. Now I'm going to go ahead and start pertaining to the subject matter of this video, and I'm going to have to start talking fast because this particular new video camera only allows you to make 30-minute long videos. At any time in this video, when I'm trying to transfer over through video files and Instagrams evidence that I am being gang stalked, and any background noise that drowns that out, well, anybody at any time can Google at any time how they can hack into your cell phone, use it as a microphone so they know what you're doing in real time, and then as a result possibly prop up the noise harassment around you so that the video you're attempting to make is not clear in reference to what's being exposed. I'm in San Diego, California. My name is Leslie Williams. So all you got to do is go to Google and YouTube and type in noise harassment and vehicle harassment and gang stalking, cell phone GPS tracking and gang stalking, and the fact that they can hack into your phone, use it as a camera, a GPS locator, and the speaker of the phone that you speak into when you talk as a microphone. Covert surveillance. Now, I know that if you've never heard of gang stalking and you're hearing this for the first time, you may think to yourself, what the hell is she talking about? At any time, you can Google and even when appropriate, YouTube my statements, my descriptions, so you can see that this information is all over the internet. It's all over the internet. It's all over the internet, being exposed by thousands and thousands of Americans right now in real time. Okay. Now, it's been quiet where I'm at for the last hour and a half, and as soon as I went to go start making this video, all of a sudden there's a bunch of traffic going by. So I'm going to have to talk fast, and I'm going to have to at times talk a little loud. So here we go. On August 25th or 26th, 2015, I walked into San Diego City Hall and approached the counter inside of San Diego City Hall where a bunch of lying criminal San Diego police officers work at. And they are criminals, and you'll discover why I state that as I continue. To report that I was receiving text messages on a phone that I no longer use. Okay? And I showed him the phone and the amount of text messages and what the text messages state. Some of them literally flat out showed where we're gang stalking you, them repeating through the text messages things that have happened to me because of gang stalking, and much more. Now there's a blog that's on the internet right now titled, it's either U of M and HFCC or HFCC and U of M, gang stalking student loan coercement. You can find that blog by either typing that in at Google or going to Google and typing in UCSD and Law Library, are they networking gang stalking? When you type that in at Google, press enter, and then after you press enter, before you click on those blogs that come up, scroll through the web pages and you'll find the U of M HFCC student loan coercement gang stalking blog. That's the current one that I'm currently utilizing. Excuse me. That's the one I'm currently utilizing, and it is absolutely being hacked. Now, in that blog, you'll see the videos of me not only talking to him, but you'll also see the videos that I made concerning videos of the text messages. Now, the reason why I'm bringing this up is because in that blog is what I did with the resulting police report that was made concerning those text messages as a result of me going in the San Diego City Hall on August 25th, 2015. When I reported it, showed him the text messages, he made a police report, and then forwarded to the Northern Division San Diego Police Department. And it took a while before I finally got the police report. I got it, I skimmed through it and scanned it, by scanning it, by looking at it. And then I eventually, what I did was I made copies of it so I could have a backup copy. And then what I did was I scanned it and made it and sent it to my email file. And then from there, sent it to a USB drive and then downloaded it and put it in the blog. So you'll see it. It's attached as a PDF link within that blog. Now pay close attention to what he states in that police report pertaining to the following. Now, what I'm getting ready to do in this video, hold on. Now, since I can only make 30-minute videos on this camera, I'm going to have to start really talking fast so I can incorporate some evidence in this video. I'm not going to show you any of the text messages that were sent to that phone, even though some of them are in my Instagram account, because I've already told you you can go to that blog, and in that blog you'll see videos of the text messages being videotaped, okay? Including videos that I made showing the text messages before I went into the San Diego Police Department Northern Division headquarters to follow up on that police report to see if they would print them out from my phone, which they refused to do. So in the police report, it flat out shows the police officer who took the police reports trying to state that he worded it this way. He stated, Leslie believes that people are getting around her and talking about gang stalking. So what I'm going to do to you right now is I'm going to play you some evidence, indisputable evidence, that they're not doing that. What they're doing is getting around me, propping up people around me along all my routes, including using the business community, which means management of businesses and employees of businesses, people coming in and acting as customers as well. in businesses. This also occurs in libraries in San Diego, and MTS bus routes and bus stops, even walking routes. Okay, it also occurs around me at any wooded area I go to. The same exact identical harassment to a T. It's been caught at USD, SDSU, UCSD on hundreds of audio files. I'm in San Diego, California, and my name is Leslie Williams. You're also going to notice in that blog that I was on a Ground Zero show, a national radio show, on 9/17/13, flat out telling Clyde and America, because it's a national radio show, how I'm being harassed in San Diego. It flat out exposed that back then, on 9/17/13, that show's link is in the blog, so you can listen to it. You'll see the date of the show. Okay, it flat out shows me stating this on this date, because that show's date is isolated with a time and date stamp. It flat out shows me stating how I'm harassed at hiking areas and along my routes. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to play you some evidence right now. I'm going to play you first on Instagram, okay? And because of the background noise, I might actually have to take this video camera down, set it down, prop it up against the phone where the recordings are, okay? So the background noise of the traffic doesn't interfere with with the evidence. You've been able to hear the evidence. Okay, now, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to play you a 15-second long segment of an audio file that was transferred from my tape recorder that caught the event as it was transpiring. Okay, my tape recorder's right here. It's even recording right now. Okay. The event occurred on Thanksgiving Day, 2013 in Gilman Road. Okay. The two individuals that played a role in it, one of the two was one of three men that they had propped up to camp out close by me when I used to be camping off of the wooded area off of Gilman Road back in late 2012, 13, and all the way up through November 2014. Okay? I was making videos throughout the entire years of 2013 up through about March 2014 about what I was experiencing at that wooded area, which is the same exact thing that I stated to Clyde Lewis on the 9/17/13 Ground Zero show with Clyde Lewis. Okay, that they were harassing me at that wooded area, repeating gang stalking, gang stalk. Oh my God, weird, crazy. In the past year and a half, they've added suck my you know what. When like they'll say gang stalk, suck my you know what, at businesses, walking routes, wooded areas, libraries. Okay, and I got the evidence to prove it, and I'm going to play some of it. Now, this particular event occurred 8 days after I told a UCSD campus police officer that I was experiencing the same exact thing on their campus. And in that blog that I told you about shows the video of me talking to him, because when I was talking to him, the conversation was tape recorded. Uploaded from the tape recorder to a video, uploaded to YouTube. That YouTube video is in the description. Is in the blog. The video I made concerning that shows the date that video was made. Okay, and the date the conversation occurred at, because it shows the tape recorder, which shows the date and time. This, what you're about to hear concerning the Thanksgiving event, which is on Instagram, and Instagram only allows you a 15-second long video. So this is only 15 seconds of that particular event. But I can indisputably prove that this event occurred on Thanksgiving Day, because I still had the microcard that goes inside the tape recorder, the microcard holding the audio file of the event, and the audio file reflects the date and time. And the Thanksgiving event is clearly also exposed in many videos in that blog. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to play it. Do you hear these individuals say gang stalk together? Then one says gang stalking, and then that same one says gang of stalking. I'm going to F you up. I want you to listen closely. Okay, so I'm going to have to take this camera down, because this traffic is starting to get too loud, and I don't want it to interfere with what you're going to hear. Okay, so I want you to listen to this. Now, one of the text messages they sent to my older phone literally repeats what you just heard. Okay, now what you're about to hear is a 15-second long segment of an audio file of harassment that I caught on my tape recorder, okay, when I was on a Yucca Valley bus in Yucca Valley, California, 169 miles away from the location pertaining to the event that you just heard. Yucca Valley's, the Thanksgiving event occurred in La Jolla. What you're about ready to hear is it happening in Yucca Valley 11 months before. Listen to how you hear a guy say gang stalk, and then how a woman says gang stalking. Okay, now that occurred on the Landers bus route on December 22nd, 2012. The Thanksgiving event occurred on Thanksgiving Day, 2013, in La Jolla. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my glasses on and I'm going to go into this YouTube account, which I'm going to show you the name of it, so you can go to this YouTube account at any date. It's a YouTube account that I use mostly to collect videos and so on and so forth. It's got a lot of playlists in it, so you can go to Google and type in Higgins Williams. It's a YouTube account, Higgins Williams. Look at the created playlist, especially the ones that say gang stalking. Okay, now, but you can also go into the playlist. You can also go into this account. Hold on. You can also go into this account and go into where it says My Videos. Now, the two videos that you just heard, the two audio files that you just heard from Instagram have been played to UCSD police. They have been played to at least five separate SDPD officers who all deny that they hear it, including the same lying criminal police officer inside the San Diego Police Department City Hall on occasions before those text messages were reported. Okay, he tried to say it sounded like people talking Spanish, lying ass. Now, what I'm going to do right now is I'm literally going to play you 3 videos of 3 different stores that I was in, okay, back to back. Pete's Coffee Shop. These events occurred because these stores are right next to each other. This event occurred on 2/24/17, just 2 months ago. Okay, Pete's Coffee Shop is right next door to CVS, and Whole Foods Market is right next to CVS. I went into Pete's Coffee Shop, got a coffee, left there, went to CVS, took care of business in there, and then walked directly from CVS to Whole Foods Market. All 3 of these stores are right next to each other on the same date. I went from Pete's to CVS to Whole Foods Market back to back. You're about ready to hear gang stalk and suck my you-know-what being said in Pete's Coffee Shop. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this video up.
This is Pete's Coffee.
Okay, now the reason why I showed you this YouTube account and showed you what you got to do in order to get to these videos is so that you can see them yourself. This is the title of it. You can bring that up at YouTube and listen for these words being said. Gang stalk, gang stalking, suck my you-know-what, suck my dick. Being repeated by several different people. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the phone down. Okay, I'm going to hit play, and then I want you to listen.
Shop off of La Jolla Village Square Drive on February 24th, 2017. Listen for gang stalk. Hold on. Listen for gang stalk, oh my god, and maybe suck my you-know-what. In a very good mood. I woke up, I said my prayers, I blew my nose. That's just me talking with the guy in the customer in the coffee line. Listen carefully. what are you doing right there anyways? What is that?
This I am making is a large cappuccino, but wet. So a little bit closer to a latte, but not quite.
I bet it took you a month to get trained.
Actually, well, I mean, depending.
There's a bunch of different flavors and way to make it, right?
Yep,
Like you got the mocha.
Exactly. And then this takes a little while too to practice as well. Yes, I've got your large, extra hot, non-fat and wet cappuccino.
Hey, don't forget your lid. Anyways, so what's new? Are you a UCSD student?
I'm not, actually. I'm a graduate of SDSU.
Are you? Oh, SDSU? Really? What was your major? Nice. Yeah. So you... I don't think I paid for it, did I? Oh, you did?
This is my treat here.
Oh, thanks, sweetie.
You have a nice day.
Yeah, take care of yourself.
Okay, now I played it to about 2 minutes and 9 seconds into the video. There's the title of the YouTube video. So just type it in or go into this YouTube account and then go into my videos and you can watch these. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and I'm going to play you what you're going to hear at CBS, where I went to as soon as I left Pete's. Listen for what you hear. Okay, this is gang stalking being said. Gang stalk, SMD, suck my you know what, really fast being said and said at CBS right after I left Pete's coffee shop, where it was massively caught and said in there and made into a video. Listen carefully for it being said. This is me and CBS in the checkout lane on February 24th, 2017, La Jolla Village Square Drive.
What are you all smiling about? Hey, good. What do you got on your waist there?
CBS card with you? It's okay if she can use it for you. Can you give me the phone number?
Well, do you have to do it by phone?
1718.
Do you have to do it by phone number?
1818. Yes. Yeah, give me my phone number. You don't have a card. Yeah, you said $12.
How much?
$12.
Altogether?
Yeah. 35.52.
35?
Yeah.
$35 for this?
Yeah.
Lord have mercy.
I remember the money, okay?
Hey, are these machines safe?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be back with you. Morning, how you doing? Good, good. All right, thank you. Have a wonderful day. Okay, did you agree?
What'd you take my thing for? I need that.
For her. Remember her number?
Yeah, but that's proving my, in case I gotta return something.
So that's your receipt. That's the coupon for her because she gave you this.
Oh, okay.
Remember, you don't
Yeah, but you should have told me you were gonna do that before you did it.
Well,
Thank you. I'm not gonna argue with you. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Okay, now, again, you can go into this YouTube channel so you can listen to it more clearly. I got a lot of noise going on around me right now. Okay? It's in this YouTube account. In my videos. Okay? Now, this is the one that you really need to pay attention to. This is where I went into Whole Foods Market right after I left CBS. Okay? Two individuals in there, a cashier and a bagger, both by the name of Michael.
Listen closely.
Listen.
This is a receipt of me going into Whole Foods Market. I eventually get a coffee. I can prove it because it's the whole entire time span of me entering Whole Foods Market and me being in there, okay, was caught on tape, which I'm about ready to play you a portion of it right now. I want you to listen to how Gangstalk, oh my God, and suck my you-know-what is repeated around me by different people, including an individual, a cashier from Whole Foods Market named Michael. Listen carefully, okay? I'm going to turn this on, okay? You're going to be able to see it's 2 hours into this audio file because I went to other places before going in there. Let me show you the date on the tape recorder. Okay, it's a 14-hour-long audio file. It started at 4:57 a.m. 2/24/17. Okay, it's over 2 hours into the audio file now. You can see that I was in there at 7:40 a.m. Okay, 7:40 a.m. on 2/24/2017. Whole Foods Market. Repeating gang stalk, oh my god, stalker, gang stalking, suck my you-know-what. Okay, is constantly repeated around me. Look in this YouTube channel in the My Videos section to see it being caught at multiple other places in the same way. Okay, I'm gonna press play right now, and then you can see that it's being pressed play because the light will come on. Okay, watch. Okay, I just noticed this video has been corrupted by them. So go to that YouTube channel and listen in a quiet room. I just noticed the video's been, the video's been corrupted by them. That wasn't, that bullshit noise that you fucking heard, okay? That wasn't on the video when I first put it on YouTube. Now, I have seen on videos of other targets talking about their videos being corrupted. Okay, so just go to this and listen to it. I still got the audio file on tape, clearly showing that it's occurring. So later on today, I'm gonna check this video, the audio clarity of it, and if you can't hear it, I'll just try my best to very soon in the near future upload it again. I mean, this is bullshit. And then think to yourself, why would a police officer state in a police report, Leslie thinks that people are getting around her and talking about gang stalking, when the harassment I'm enduring every day, which you'll see in that blog and in this YouTube account and in others, that they're not talking about gang stalking. They're repeating the same exact identical to a T gang stalking harassment. Does that look like somebody's talking about gang stalking? So if you can't clearly hear it in this video, okay, especially when I'm talking to Mike, how it's said as I'm talking to them, then I'll upload a new video concerning these events. See, they're protecting the businesses by corrupting the videos. Do you understand? Do you understand? Absolutely. Alright, thank you very much. I gotta go. I'm almost at 30 minutes right now, and I apologize if you can't hear it very clearly. Go to that blog. You'll be able to flat out witness indisputable evidence. Alright, I gotta go. Thank you.